guys, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Well, we're here just to talk about the different types and signs of neglect. We do understand that there are some parents or guardians that do not understand the signs of neglect and what is really neglect. And sometimes maybe because they themselves have come from an environment where their mom or their dad or both parents have done all these signs and it become a norm, so they didn't realize it was neglect. So we're going to just explain what's the different signs and types of neglect. So here we have the posters just to show you a clear picture of what we're talking about. So we have Theo often play out alone on the busy road, and Theo's mom play on her phone. So the word often is not a one-time thing, it's regular. So when it's a more often thing that is going on for a child, which is negative, it's neglect. And so this child is left in a danger at all time. We've got Lexi. She thinks that doctors and dentists must be scary because her mom never takes her there. So you can imagine, for a child is not been going to a doctor or to the dentist, and if she have any bad tooth or any sicknesses, she must be suffering internally or suffering with so much pain. So she's not hearing and she's not being able to focus even at school. We've got Charlie's dad had his mates over again. The word again meaning that dad keep doing it, and they're drinking last night. He's too tired for school today, so he's been neglected. He's been exposed for in the sense of alcohol and seeing dad having a pattern of drinking, so his needs have not been met emotionally. So this child is missing out on his education here. Then we have Sarah's parents never care where she goes or who she's with. She's only 13. So a 13-year-old is exposed to danger. A 13-year-old, needs mom. She's still that child. She's just turning a teenager, but she's still that child. And she needs supervision and she needs support. And if she's not getting these things, then she is being neglected. So my sister is going to continue with the other 4 signs, and then we're going to explain better. On this poster is highlight that Isabella has had no breakfast again and often arrive late to school. So she's neglected in the aspect that no food and late attendance. So, and even on the poster shows that she's not dressed properly. So not having breakfast and not showing up early, she's missing out on early lesson and she's not able to concentrate because she's too hungry. On this poster it said that Jade moms often get stressed, so she shout at Jade and call her name every day. So with this child, being in an environment where in which she's spoken to in a negative way, so that is impacting on her in a way that is affecting her emotions and affecting who she is as a child. In this poster, it states that Riley watches TV at home alone for hours. She falls asleep on the sofa every night. And looking at the poster, it looks like a 5-year-old child. So she's not having no parents there to protect and nurture her. So she's left to her own devices here, and also inappropriate things happen on television. So in that aspect, to be exposed to those type of advert or things on television at her age, it can affect her development. So it shows the signs of neglect in this poster. The last one here, it said there's argument and no tea at home most night. Heron feels scared and is often hungry. So those are the signs that is established in this poster. The signs of neglect is that he's hungry. The signs of neglect is that argument is in an environment that there's always argument. So we're trying to establish that, these are the signs that we need to look out for, because if we are in that environment that we are facing all of these things, or if we know of any child that is in this environment, it's important for us to contact the right people so that these children can get the support and the help they need. Here in the UK, for any parents or adults or guardians out there, and if you know of a child that is, you've been seeing regularly in any one of these signs and it's constantly happening, if you have known where to contact before, on this poster you've got to contact the NSPCC, and you can see it's an helpline which is free, so you can call this number, or you can call Warsaw Early Help, and that's the number right there. I'm sure the camera is picking up. So if you know of a child, just call this number. There's help out there for children, and there's help out there for parents, because parents themselves also need help. So we're going to quickly tell you about 4 different types of neglect that we point out by the pictures. You've got the physical neglect, you've got the educational neglect, you've got the emotional neglect, and you've got the medical neglect. Medical is the one where the child never been to the doctor. You've got the emotional one where the child needs, she's been exposed to a lot of negative words, so it's impacting on her emotions. Then you've got the educational one where this child is often turned up late to school, or this child is not going to bed early, so he can't go to school, so he's not being able to learn in the proper way, and you've got the physical where the food, clothing and stuff. So you see it right here in the video. So my sister is gonna close the video and just let you know what you need to look out for and tell you a bit more. As we have, established all the signs of neglect, but there are more signs of neglect. So if you know of any child that being smelly or dirty, as my sister already highlighted, that the helpline that you can call, or the email that is out there that you can get in touch with all these people that is there to help and to support and to get these children in the right environment, and to also to support the parents, because in this one it tells that the parents is stressed, so that tells that the parents need counseling to help her to move from what is going on for her, so she can be in the right emotion to help her child. And for every one of these children, and also for this young man here, his father is going through stuff, so he's drinking a lot, so he needs counseling so that he can identify what is going on for him, because he have the answer, but until he can look into himself and say that I need help and reach out for that help, then he's be able to help himself and then move forward to helping his son. So if you know of a child being hungry or not given money for food, or having unwashed clothes, having the wrong clothing such as no warm clothes in the winter, having frequent untreated nappy rash, then these are ways that you can reach out to help these individuals. So help is out there for everyone. Help is out there for the parents, help is out